Right, we have a microphone, but I don't know which one it is. Must be back of my... Must be the camera again. Let's see if we can get this other remote one to work. Now, do we have this one, or is it just the camera one was working? No, I think we have this one. Is the camera even plugged in, I wonder? I think we need to do a sound test. Now, is this one working? I'm sure it is. Which one is working more? No, I think we're good. I think we're good to go. You could go 4 minutes early. You've got a beer handy. Right, quick sound test to make sure this works. It's 3:20 out on the clock. Gives us about a 3-second countdown. Right, that worked successfully. Now, my throat's a bit croaky today, so I'm really not sure what's going to happen today. I'm sure. But let's play some chess. We are a couple of minutes early, but that does mean we might be able to get on to one of the tournaments earlier. So let's hit the gameplay. If you're making your cup of tea and I'm starting early on you, I do apologise. Though I am looking for a beer first, so you've got a couple of minutes. A couple of seconds, should I say. So the beer we're drinking as we play chess today is John Smith's Extra Smooth, served cold, although I'm serving it warm, straight out of the tin. It's from the Tadcaster Brewery. Hope it still is made in Tadcaster. There you go, that's the beer undone. I guess me drinking beer and playing chess technically makes it make it over 18 stream, but let's not worry about that because we're not going to use any swearing or anything. We are good like that. Okay, let's go to Air Arenas. Oh, you can't see this. Let's hit the right button so you can see what I'm doing. We are starting about a minute early, but I'm sure no one's going to really mind too much. We have starting in 4 minutes, top of the hour, 3-minute chess blitz. Not good. We can do the 10-minute arena. Let's do the 10-minute daily arena. That stretches on for... Wow. That stretches until 10. I don't really want to go on for that long. We could do it, I suppose. Alright, let's do it. I wanted to finish at 10 o'clock, really, but it looks like we're going to have to finish at 10:30. We'll finish at 10:30 when the Blitz Arena finish, then. Which is the 10-minute games. We hit the join button, see if it lets us join. Yep, okay, so we're going to start for real in 3 minutes' time, so you still have time to make your coffee. I guess we should play a warm-up game while we wait for this clock to tick down. At the moment, we're at 48th on the chart. Looks like there's lots of bigger players in there, so the chances of winning this is slim. But as always, the way... Hasn't got on streaming yet. I'm sure it'll catch up with me in a moment. Well, just say hello to the game chat there. So the entry requirements are under 10 rapid rated games. I'm sure I've got more than 10, but okay. Okay, you've got a little quote come up here. It says, the most important feature of chess position is the activity of the pieces. This is absolutely fundamental. Kind of agree with that, don't you? Okay, he's rated. Will affect the rating. Doesn't look like we've got time to do a warm-up game now. We've only got 1 minute 30 to go. So we'll wait for the first game to come on. Maybe we should have done a warm-up earlier. Don't know. Anyway. Live chess doesn't caught up with the fact that I'm streaming it. Maybe I put my details in wrong. If it doesn't announce it short after we start playing, we'll have to. I haven't played a game yet though. If it doesn't update it shortly, we'll have to go in and change the settings so it tells everyone I'm streaming. But we'll see. Okay, so waiting for the countdown. 40 odd seconds to go. We're ready as we're going to be. See how we got on today. Hopefully, from the looks of these, it's going to be a tough one. All the players are roughly the same rating as mine. Very few are actually under me. Most, the fact that I'm actually at 105th out of 110 so far would indicate that most are stronger players than me. But we'll see what happens. See if we can improve
10,
our rating today.
9, 8,
and we're off, I think.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Who's our first player? Our first player is Baller231, and they have a rating of 1387, so slightly above mine. My 1383. Anybody, by the way, wants to play me, do just ask. Do send a request through livechess.com, and we're it says I'm streaming good. Do just send a request through. We've got 2 hours and 29 minutes of this tournament to go, so we're going to take it steady. If you want to play me, do, and I'll pause the tournament and come back to it later. So it looks like we're going to going for the 4 nights game, both of us. I'm in no hurry because I know I'd rather take my time and win a few and play rather than playing rapidly and lose them all. Okay, I'm not sure he's been a bit more defensive here, I guess. He's white, so he should have the solution. He's casted as well. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Very two like-minded chess players here. Positions very similar. He's protected that pawn there. He's e4 and e5 pawn. I'm protecting mine with the pawn here. He's protecting his with the bishop. We'll see what pans out to be the best. I want to be brave. I could do a bishop sacrifice and take that pawn there, but really not feeling that brave today. Yeah, my bishop's going to come in trouble. We're going to be forced down this side of the board in a moment. Let's just play that pawn. Hopefully it'll stop the advance of these pawns coming down eventually. Let's see if he plays. This is what I'm expecting him to play. Let's see if he does. Let's just see if he does play it or not. This is what I'm kind of expecting. Okay, but yep, exactly what we said. We're just Do we go forward or do we go backwards? Is the question. If I go forward, if I put my bishop here, I think the knight will come in and take it. So, and the pawn takes back, or the knight takes back. I think I will. I like the odds. Just push forward into the battle. I've got enough pieces covering it, so I'm not going to lose it. And this pawn here will stop this pawn. Oh, okay. He's put his knight behind it. Good move, but it still pins that knight to the bishop. Okay, so I'm just going to move my bishop out into the middle of the board. Give it a bit more potential. Get into the action later. We'll probably put the queen behind it as well. And oh, I've seen this move so many times. Queen's coming in here next. How do we get out of this one? The queen can't come in there because the knight covers it. Look, oh, he's may just take the bishop. Let's just put the queen behind it. I don't think he can do much more. He's also protecting his pawn a little bit, so I think next move is just move the pawn forward, chase it away. They're right about that beer. The beer should definitely be served cold. Never mind, doesn't taste too bad, Will. Somehow we managed to gain a minute on time here. That will come to our advantage towards the end of the game, I guess. Let's see what he does. As I said, it's literally even Stevens. It's anybody's game. To be won or to be lost. He's taking his time though, which is and we're joined by Gooey Hat. No, we're not. We're joined by Happy Chick. Hello, Happy Chick. How are you today? Did briefly say hi before arranging the ice cream, which is in the freezer. I'm sitting next door to. Oh, he's moved his rook. I was not expecting that. It's nothing new there to worry me at the moment. Let's just try and move his. See if we can get his knight moved out of the way. I imagine he's going to take the bishop, but I don't know. We won't know for sure until he makes the move. Okay, that's one ice cream raided from the freezer. I expect to be many more before the stream's out. It's quite hot here today. What will happen next is the question. Yep, he took the bishop. Okay, we'd simply take back with the queen. It's going to be a long slog, a long battle now. Oh, he's going after the knight. Okay. I think I can simply take that back. I won't win anything, but I won't lose anything either, I don't think. He looks like he's going to try and exchange all the pieces off the board, which works for him if he's a better player. Okay, I guess so we bring the bishop back to defend the pawn here. Guess that's what we do. Moves out of his reach too. Do like to keep a few pieces around the board. He's down to 4.5 minutes, which is fine. But the rate we're playing, he could get into time trouble before the end of the game comes. If we had lost this pawn here, it would have been disastrous for us. He would have been on the rook, and he would have been on the queen. It would have been a disastrous pin for us, but we saw it. I'm saying we're out of the woods yet, but do like the way his clock is ticking down. Okay, he's moved the pawn in. Really not sure why. Really not sure why. Guess we can move the knight and try and challenge it, or we can just move the knight forward. Just worrying him a little bit. Let's move the knight to challenge it, to challenge the pawn. We might be able to win it, I doubt it. I'd imagine he's going to push it, but I have no reason why he would push it. Let's try that and see if we can win it. Guess he's going to have to cover it with the queen or the rook. So we've got the knight on his c4 pawn. We have the knight and the queen threatening it. It's only defending it with the bishop at the moment. He needs to find another piece. Yep, queen goes in. Queen goes in to defend it. It gets a bit risky for us because it just does. We're gonna push this pawn anyway though, and see where he puts his knight. I think his only good place to put his knight is going to be back here. Let's see what he does. Probably not our best moves. It leaves our bishop unprotected, but it doesn't need protecting at the moment. Just have to remember what we've done. It was and still is recovering an important square, so we have to be careful to make sure that square on c7 is protected still. Not quite so important now that the bishop, the knight's moved back to where we said it was going to go. Do believe we can take that pawn now and win it. Yep, I do believe we can take the c4 pawn now. I think that gains us a pawn. Takes back with the bishop, we take back with the queen. I think we successfully managed to win a pawn there. Ruined our position in the process, but I think we've managed Oh, he just moved his piece back. Okay. Still want to take. Oh, that's left us with a good shot here. We can take the a3 pawns, protected with the rook. Anything on it? I think we pin the queen and his rook. We may lose a bishop. He may just come shoot down and take the bishop. But he's got to do something about his queen, though, hasn't he? Does leave our bishop undefended, though. Okay, he decides to move that. Can we get back and defend our bishop is the question. No, but we can exchange queens and that will solve some of the problem. Let's exchange queens. Right, we've still got to pretend to do something with our bishop here. I think we can just put our bishop in the middle of the board. We may lose this pawn here, but we are still a pawn up somehow. Even if he takes that one, we're still a pawn up. He does exactly what he said he was going to do, didn't he? Okay, it might not be the brightest thing for us to do, but we are where we are. Let's continue just to exchange pieces off, because as I said, I wasn't going to do that, didn't I? But we'll continue to exchange pieces off. And let's just come down here and see where this end is. So we're still a pawn up. I think we're about to lose that pawn though. Yeah. Okay, so after that little bit of fertility, wrong word, that wasn't it? After that little bit of futile game, we're actually back to square one again. I think we just need to defend that. I think we just need to defend that pawn there for the time being. So we lost our advantage there, but our main advantage is the time advantage at the moment. Which is very unusual for me to have the luxury of having the time advantage. Let's go in there and see if we can win yet another pawn back again. Also, he gets my pieces on the white square, so his bishop can't do much. Well, he's decided to defend it. Let's attack it. Let's attack it by all means. Game gets really interesting if he puts his bishop here. I don't know if he'll do it or not. I'm sure that square makes the game interesting. We end up exchanging rooks off and he wins this one. No, he doesn't. It's going to leave us. Oh. Oh. Okay, he's given us a pawn. I will actually take that pawn. See, now it makes that. Now we've got an interesting game. We can exchange rooks off. Do I want to do that? Is the question. I think I will. Doesn't do me a lot of good, but I think I will. We're just going to come back and see if we can push that pawn forward. Expecting half dozen checks round the back, but I don't think he can get much out of it. Plus, he only has 21 seconds left in his clock. He's going to take the pawn. We're going to go check and take his bishop off him. That was a silly loss for him, but I think it was more of a time difficulty thing. And he resigns. 8 seconds on the clock, he resigns. Can't say blame him, to be honest with you. Okay, that's our first victory. I think that's a well-won victory. We wait for the next game. Still have 2 hours and 11 minutes to play on this. That's moved us up to 138th position. We're off. Oh, this guy's staunch of a player. Okay. We do our best, but I don't expect to win this one. His rating's 1,913. Mine's only 1,392. Victory here is just unlikely to happen. Stranger things has happened. Okay, he's gonna let's castle to get ourselves out of trouble. Even though we're not into trouble. Deep concentration affects the board here. Not playing as aggressive as I usually do. Which is probably a mistake in this situation. See where the bishop wants to go. I want to put me knight in there really, but also dent. Suddenly got scared because I know I'm playing a better player. I don't really want to end up with a hole there either. Let's just challenge his knight and see what happens. Now that my bottle's gone, you see how easy it is just to fall back on time. Just checking every move, which is not always the best thing to do. We do need to watch the time slightly on this one. But hey ho. We're expecting an exchange of knights. I think it's time for a slug of beer, don't you? Oh, the pawn moves down the A file. I'm still going to go for the mass exchange of pieces. Worked well for us last time. And just anchor our bishop in there. It's not going to be moved easily. See how this goes. Very much up for anyone to win this. It's going to be who makes the first mistake. It really will be who makes the first mistake, I think. I'm sitting on the edge of my seat here waiting for him to move. His bishops are well pinned in. They got a bit of freedom to move, but they are well pinned in. Yep, knight comes back to threaten the bishop. Just don't really mind, to be honest. Let's just move your queen into the middle of the board a little bit, just to try and get your rooks out to play together. If we can get the rooks out playing together, we may have an opportunity somewhere. Yeah, we thought that would happen. Okay, we have a rogue pawn we need to support. We have exchanged off. So what are we? We're 2 bishops for a bishop and a knight. So even Stevens. Let's just give that bit of pawn in the middle there, a bit of support with our C pawn. Maybe our B pawn can join in there as well in a moment. We're playing this quite passive, which is possibly a mistake. Okay, we're going to take that. We'll take that back with our other pawn, and then these rooks are going to come in and try and do some meddling. Or we could just. I think we'll do this. We'll let the rook come down and do some meddling. And we're going to lose a pawn here. We might lose a bishop here, I think, but we're just going to protect the other pawn. Just to stop the rook from doing too much meddling. Our bishop's slowly running. Yeah, that is the problem. We did just lose a rook rather needlessly. Let's see if the sacrifice is worth it. At this point, I very much doubt the sacrifice is worth it, but we'll see. I think I just lost my queen there. Okay, if he takes the queen, we resign. This has been a really... Yep, we just lost our queen rather effortlessly. Okay, let's quietly resign this one, shall we? That was rather bad of me, that was. I do apologise, viewers. My game should be better than that. Let's wait for the next one. I definitely shouldn't have just lost my queen like that. That was entirely my fault. But he was a better player than me. If anybody want to try and guess how many pieces I win, how many games I want to win, do you put it into chat? So we're 2 hours and 4 minutes into the tournament. We're just waiting for our next game to arrive. The chat here is disagreeing with me that the tournament for being 2.5 hours is a bit of a joke, and I think they're probably right. I think some people are going to be falling out of the tournament before the end. Okay, we're white again. Okay. Thanks for the follow. I very much appreciate the follow. Thanks indeed for the follow. It's much appreciated. We're playing Alex. He's rating slightly lower than us, so it should be a 1 game for us, but there's no guarantees in chess. I do very much appreciate the follow. Thanks indeed, TFS 20832. Right, we don't. So we can mount up an attack on this pawn, shall we? Until he got a chance to castle. Greetings from Germany. Wow. I'm over here, down here in the UK. So you just across the water from me. But yeah, welcome. Very much welcome from Germany. It's nice to know when you get to know where your followers are from. Gives it a nice international feel. Chess is one of those games which you can play anywhere in the world, really. Okay, this guy should just castle to get out of this bit of bother I'm giving him, but let's see what he does. Should be a straightforward castle for him to alleviate his trouble and push him into. Oh no, he's taken the pawn in the middle. That doesn't really. Okay, I don't know if that really works for him or not, to be honest with you. We will take that back with a knight. Which may not work for me. Nope, should have took it back with the bishop. Yep, should have took it back for the bishop with the bishop. But if he takes me knight, oh no, he didn't take me knight. Okay. Let's do this pawn to queen 3. That will protect the knight and the bishop. How are we getting on? We're oh, he's going for a crafty queen exchange. Don't know if I want to do that. Let's wait for him to take me. I'm just going to castle to give myself a bit of a. Just going to castle to give myself a little bit of an advantage. We can even threaten mate. We can even threaten mate instantly. Look, with the queen on the h7. Yeah, when he falls for it, straight in there with the queen, checkmate. I'll win. Quite a nice game, that. Couple of errors, but we recovered. Back to the tournament. Still 2 hours to go. And we're working our way up the rankings slowly. We're up to 98 now. He managed to win 2 and lost 1. It's not bad. Happy with that so far. Not the greatest chess player in the world, but we'll see what happens. Over in Germany, do you have John Smith's beer over in Germany? That's what I want to know. So what I'm drinking at the moment is John Smith's Extra Smooth Cold from Tadcaster. We're off. Next game, here we go. Oh, this guy is well and truly powerful rating, but he's halved his time. So it levels the board up for us nicely. We just have to play a slow game, I think. This guy's powerful rating, 2026 compared to my 1395. In theory, he should win this easily, even with the even with the less time. But let's see. Never heard of it. Okay. Never heard of the beer, that's fine. So what kind of beer do you have in Germany then? It's all lagers in Germany. I better concentrate on this game, don't I? Because okay, he's castled that side. I'm gonna castle queen side just because to be different. Probably not going to do me any good, to be honest, but we'll try it. Let's see how this Need to develop some more pieces as well. No pieces down here developed at all. Let's see if we can get some pieces out. See what we can develop. Really don't know where to go. I know what I'm doing next. My bishop's going into E2 next. Just to beef up that position with the knight. But, really don't know what he's going to do. Oh, he's coming down now with the queen, is he? Will be a worry in a minute, but it's not a worry at the moment. I don't think his knight can go many places either, that's the thing. His knight can only go backwards. I'm not in a position really to attack any of his kingside position over here. Wish I was. Oh, we could exchange pieces in the middle, but he's a better player, so he'll probably win. Well, I see a little option, to be honest. Yeah, he's had that pre-moved in there. He knows what I'm like, sadly. Can we force the bishop back up square? I'm not sure what he took then, but... Oh, if I take that back, I'm going to lose it. I'm a knight up. We're going to exchange queens off, I fear. No, I might just end up losing it altogether. I've got to be careful. He's going to come in here as well if I'm not careful. How do we get out of this one, folks? I guess we threaten checkmate. I guess that's how we get out of that. Well, it's not mate as soon as he takes it. It's not going to work. So dilemma is we've got to stop him coming in here, but he's going to also take this bishop, take this if we're not really careful. Either way, we're going to end up losing something. I think I'd rather lose the rook for a knight than I would lose the bishop straight off. So let's work that one out. Didn't play it. Why didn't he play the move in here? Why didn't he play that? Surely knight in there. He's fought me queen and me rook and everything. Don't know why he didn't play that. I'm going to play this. I'm going to play this. No, I'm not going to play that. I'm going to play it the other way around. I'm going to play the other rook just to cover that square off, because I'm pretty sure that's the danger place. Okay, he's got 2 on this one. We go. This gets dangerous. He's got 2 on it. We've got 2 on it. I can't go that way. Let's go this way with the king. We can put the rook back behind it if we have to. Yeah, I did fear he might try and open me up on that side. Yeah, I'm going to be struggling here for a while. Taking the pawn's going to do us absolutely no good at all. Let's let him take us. And in the meantime, let's try and move this knight off the board. Yeah. Apparently there's so many different beers in Germany, the list would just go on and on if we tried to list them all, apparently, according to TFS. But that is true. Right, after that pawn there, we could save it. We should save it. But this is not the way to save it. Should have saved it by anchoring it with the bishop, really. We're just trying to weaken his attack. We're just trying to weaken his attack at the moment, but I don't really think it's working too well. Could take that pawn, but he's going to take us here. Check. And causes all sorts of problems if we do that. Let's try and protect this pawn a little bit longer. And let's see what happens. I think we're okay for a little while, but we won't be okay for long. That's for sure. Although his time difficulties could get the better of him here. If we win this, this will be a bit of a coup for us. The difference in rating is great. He's down to his last minute. He's having a long think about this. For me to be a player that's 2026 compared to my 1395, it's quite a victory. But let's not celebrate until we get somewhere. He's just protecting his pawn. There's nothing much I can do about that, but I can put an extra piece on and protecting my pawn. Oh, he's after me queen, is he? Okay, that's well worked out for him. Then he's got to check in here with the. He's got to check in there, isn't he? Which we have to be careful of. Yeah, he's going to come down here and try and mess me about and down the back. Okay, can we get out of this somehow? Rook to a8. He takes it. I take back the other rook. Then the king takes it back. I guess that would work. Let's see if that actually works or not. Okay. Queen's come across to cover it. He's obviously going to try and put an attack on this pawn here. Not really sure what he's trying to achieve at the moment. We're going to take this anyway. He'll probably take it back with a pawn, and no, he didn't take it back with a pawn. I was surprised he didn't take it back with a pawn and try and push the pawn forward. That's what I would have been tempted to do. Let's see if we can get the other rook. See if we can get the other rook off him as well. Now he's going to force the pawn forward. Do we have a response to this? We should have a response to this, but I don't know what it is. I actually like this game. Come on, let's do this. Yeah. He's only got 42 seconds. I've got 3 minutes. We could even offer a queen exchange, couldn't we? Is he accepted the queen exchange? Right, we just have to do our best against these pawns for the next 38 seconds. Okay, let's not. does. He's going to try and come all the way around. Guess it's up to us to try and win this, but he's with his bishop there. It's really difficult to move that bishop. If not impossible to move that bishop. Well, he did take it. I'm beginning to think it was a mistake for me to play it. Has he just given us a pass pawn there? Do you believe he's just given us a queen? Okay, he's got it covered with the bishop, but to be honest, if this wasn't a timed game, I honestly think it would probably be a draw. But the fact that it's not a timed game. Okay, is that? Oh, I'm down to 1 minute now. This is the. Let's just see what we can do here. We've got to check we can place him in. I have to start moving. Be careful how I move here. I have to start moving quickly. Did I just let him take my good pawn? I did. Well, he ain't going to get back to cover his pawn. Well, maybe he is going to get back to cover his pawn. It's going to be whoever's clock runs out first now. And I got a sneaky feeling it's going to be his. It's going to be mine. Oh, he's still on the pawn. Yeah, he's going to win. I'm not any good in these ultra time positions. It will be. Yeah, it was. We lost on time. We almost fought back. It was. I'm just too slow in those ultra games. On those. Who is this notification I have? Oh, it's another game starting. Okay. I'm just no good. I'm just not quick enough when it comes to those really fast endings. He did really well to beat that. I thought I had him on time. I thought I was going to get him on time at one point. But alas. That moves us down to 198 in the competition. We're still 1 hour and 43 minutes to go. We should have definitely done better on that one. We should have had him. But it should have been at least been a draw, I guess. I think with an untimed game it probably would have been a draw, but okay, let's see if this guy moves. Oh, another player more powerful than me. Almost muffed my own opening there. Okay, let's settle down to this. After that last game, I got really excited. Let's just settle down. I fear from this time onwards they're going to be all better players after me, but we'll see. Got a loose pawn here we're threatening already. As soon as I said it, he solved it. That's probably a lost pawn now. I don't know, it's okay, can hold his own. Can still hold his own. Okay, looks like you've all got an ad coming your way shortly. Hopefully you won't miss any important moves during the ad. Ad's coming away in 33 seconds. Just going to bolster up the middle. If we can. I think we're going to castle next time. Hopefully we all come back from the ad break. I should be castled if this goes to plan. Oh no, it's not going to go to plan. He's put a pawn on my knight. That's rather clever of him. What did we lose? I lost a pawn. It's castle anyway. Is he playing suicide chess now? He's after me rook. Okay, that's fine. It's not fine, but it's fine. Can we get out of it? Answer is we probably can't. So, we take the pawn. Here, take the rook. We're now threaten the bishop. Bishop goes back where it came from. Good riddance to you. We can put in a sneaky check, which will stop him from castling. I'm going to take that. So we can't castle. And then we may be able to start some sort of attack of our own. We're not giving up on this yet, by any means. I do wonder where we should, though, but we're going to carry on. Right, I do believe we can push that pawn, and that's going to cause him some kind of difficulty, but I don't know what kind of difficulty. Yeah, I think the last game should have been a draw as well. I think you're right about that. With the queen trade, but I think just time got the better of us in the end, didn't it? But yeah, I do believe the last game should have been a draw. You're quite right on that one. I'm not doing great on this one, but we'll see what happens. You just had that ability to move a bit faster, a bit more experience, and putting the moves in the board, I guess, a bit quicker. Didn't really want him to do that, did we? Really did not want him to do that. But what's done is done, I guess. I just can't afford to keep exchanging pieces off when I'm this far behind. See what happens. Got a bit of a threat going on with this knight down here. I think you see it. Does see it rather nicely. I'm just going to plug this hole. By putting my knight over there. Stop his rook coming down on the back row. Realistically, this should be his win. But we will see. How many pieces got on there? 1, 2, 3. Guess we can put a bit more pressure on that pawn. That's what we're kind of afraid of, but that rook can't do that much damage at the moment. That is a terrible move for us. Yeah, that must be game over for us, I'm sure. I'm sure that's game over for us now. We'll see. It's toughy to win now, innit? Just so we can take this odd pawn off the board first. Not like that, can we? Okay, my brain's gone. Yeah, there's no realistic way of coming back from that, is it? Let's call that one a go. Let's call that one a draw. Call that one a... Let's let him have that one. Still an hour and 34 minutes to go in this tournament. Let's have a quite little break and see if we can pull my brain power back again. Sadly, it does mean we're slipping down the order. Down at 264th position. But hey, that's not why we do it, is it? 2.5 hour tournament now. It's a long old tournament, I tell you. It's a really long tournament. We're off. It's our first move as well. Let's try the old Reti opening. Haven't played that for years. Technically, oh, it's Alex. This is Alex again. We won once against Alex already, so this is the rematch, I guess. Unusual these tournaments. You don't normally get a chance to play the same player twice. Must just be free at the same time. So this is the rematch against Alex. We're I'll see how we got on this time. We won last time. This is kind of gone back to the 4 knights again, isn't it? This castle. Well, I think Alex has got a different advantage because the beard's hit my brain now, which is never a good thing. Yeah, we're going to see exchange pieces off. It worked for us last time. Ooh, decision time this, isn't it? I think I prefer to go that way. Let me open up a small hole there, shall we? You might be able to make some sort of advantage of that hole later. we've been raided in the kitchen by the teenagers again. I guess we can pinch a couple of pawns while we're there. Having to be careful though, because half expecting trouble. Here it comes. Okay, he's got a couple of checks he's played in there, but I don't think... what are they raiding behind me? The teenagers are raiding the crisp cupboard behind me. Has that knight got anywhere to go? Go back to there, I guess. Then we take it off the board of our knight, exchange pieces off. Although we could be try and be greedy and place that there first. See what happens. What happens if he attacks my bishop first, so our move gets delayed slightly. We can take that. It was a good move on his part. It stops us from playing this move here. And he's also got a space now for his bishop, his rook, to his knight to escape to here. We will exchange it off though. Hopefully we can get rid of this. Okay, where are we? The answer to that is we're in a bit of a mess. Anybody's game to win still, I guess. How do you break down that centre is the question. I think we're safe in thinking I can put my rook there. Decide to take me bishop, okay. Does it give him a pawn advantage? No, it doesn't. We can just defend that, can't we? Okay, I'm more interested in getting that pawn there. It's more of a worry to me at the moment. Okay, he's defended it. Let's get me king off the back row. This is going to be a... He's just surrendered that. He's just surrendered that pawn to me. Why has he seen what I haven't seen is the question. I can simply come back and defend it if I want to. Well, we've got a couple of checks around the back. Shouldn't do, but let's leave that pawn to his desires. Should really have tried to defend it, but we're going to see if we can... Oh, okay, he's defending that pawn there. You can't defend them all, can you? That's let's go after this one. We're going to end up exchanging pawns off here. Oh, he's defended it. can have that, Paul. I'm getting this one home at this rate. Oh right, okay. So you just confirmed it with the. Oh, just confirmed it by the engine. It was a draw. He was only telling me. Okay, that's appreciated. So much appreciated. It did look very much like a draw to me, but it was just a time thing, wasn't it? But yeah, thanks indeed for that, confirming that for us. This game's all about whether I can get this pawn home on the B file. And he's going to try and ram this one home now, but I think I can just about beat it. This pawn here can beat it anyway, so I'm not too concerned about that coming home. This pawn here is lined up to beat it here. This pawn here. Okay, if he's going to do that, we will go in there, which might not be the wisest move I've ever made in my life, but that's what we've done. When it gets here, it will just be taken and sorted out. In the meantime, what do we do? Pawn's going to sort that out anyway, isn't it? So I'm not really that worried about that. This was a silly mistake of mine here. Let's protect that there. Oh, he's now pinning this against the king. Clever move. Clever move. I want to push that pawn one more, but I just can't because my own rook's in the way. I have to come back defend the square again if he pushes it, just so I can take it. My time is gone! Oh no, I've got to get a move on here. My time is disappearing again. I've only got 3 minutes and 42 seconds left compared to his 7 minutes. Okay, you can do this as much as you like, so we've got to get a move on. Let's see if we can force him into a bad move here. We need to force him to move something. Yeah. Tick tock indeed, the alarm bells are sounding. This is where games are won and lost. We're just going to go for it. You can't push that pawn because we just take it off the board now. So we're going in protecting this one. Oh, he's come after this now. Okay, we're going to play a check. This got another check in behind. Not sure what this is going to do. Check in behind's going to it'll do something, but I don't know what it will do in relation to anything else. It'll force him out here, which didn't really help our cause too much. Really didn't help our cause too much, did it? We should just push the pawn. He'll take this now. Leaves us in a big trouble now. He took the pawn? Why, man? Why? I never know why he did that. That wasn't the problem he had, was it? Right, okay, let's wonder about that after the game. We can mate him now in his corner, I reckon. Come to me, little king. Come to me. Come to me, little king. Yeah, he's gonna win this on time. This is gonna be sad. It can be one of those sad games that he's gonna win on time. Do the decent thing, mate. Oh, do the decent thing and resign, mate. He can still win this, you know that. He won't win it like that. Now we can do this. Right, 1 minute to checkmate this guy. Gonna probably need both pieces to do it with though. Could stalemate him just to make sure I don't lose. It's another possibility. Let's stalemate him to make sure I don't lose. Should have been my win, but we'll give him a draw. We won the last one. Just didn't want to lose that one on time. He'd be more than happy with that. We're off already. I really need a break at this point. Okay, I've got the opportunity to halve my time if I wish to get double points, but I don't wish to do that. Okay, this guy is Mr. Smith, and he's quite a big rating compared to ours. 1663 compared to our 1388. Our rating's going up for this contest, which is good. Very makes expect. I'm going to be defeatist on this one because I know after this game we will take a short break of 5 or 10 minutes just to get me head back around to normal life. It's my poor brain's played too many games of chess already. It's time for a cup of tea to try and sober myself up after my beer as well. Anyway, we'll see how we go. We're 240th in the tournament, so we've got very little chance of winning it, but we're enjoying our games we're playing. I'm hoping to play Alex again, so we have a decider on that one. That's... this is just going to be a bit of a free-for-all for pieces. I haven't worked out who comes out best. This is just a bit of a gamble. We could take that, I guess. I think we come out even Stevens on this if it gets played right. If it gets played wrong, then he loses a piece. Even Stevens. Oh, he's immediately chasing my bishop. Let's just give it a bit of protection. Castles. Wood castle, queen side, just to make it interesting. I'm about to lose a pawn. Can I defend a pawn? It's always worth defending a pawn, I guess. He's throwing. Oh, can't take it that way. Almost made the mistake of losing my queen there. Going to do it again if we don't care, aren't we? Pete, we can't put anything else of his in danger. What chance are we talking about? Aurora? What chance are we talking about? Oh, so are you seeing chats? Yep, I'm seeing chats. Thanks indeed for the follow. That's so much appreciated. Indeedy, thanks for the follow. I'm having great fun here. I've had a reasonable good games of chess. But okay, what's the catch here? I take it, I lose my queen because of the thing, but if I don't, I lose the pawn. That's the catch. I'm going to chase these pawns down over this side of the board. There's two ways to do this. Okay, throw me in check. Don't know if that's a good idea or a bad idea of his, because that gives me a small chance to actually defend that pawn. Or does it give me a small chance to defend that pawn? I thought it may do. We'll exchange pieces off. No, we won't exchange pieces off. We will lose a piece. Okay, that wasn't smart. I did say I was getting tired, didn't I? Don't want to go there, do we? Let's hide out the way of this. Is he going for a petrol check? Surely he's not going for a petrol check here. Surely he's not going for a draw. Looks like he's playing for the draw. Right. This is not working well for me at all, is it? But I have to exchange queens off. This leaves me terrifically bad position, but we'll see how it goes. He's going to push the pawn. No, he's not. Why would I push it? If I was him, I'd have pushed the pawn. I'm going to get a couple of checks out of this, but it's going to be all I get out of it is a couple of checks out of this. You understand? can't quite get me rook on there, and he knows it. Although, might be able to now. I can't stop all these pawns. I really cannot stop all his pawns. I can just chase down which ones I can chase down. I do think I'm going to play that slightly better though. He gets the queen. It's just all over. Oh, I forgot about the check being there. You can have the 2 pawns now. Here's the double queen. I have absolutely no hope here. This is time to resign. Let's be good. Actually, let's let him do the honours. Sorry, let's let him do the honours. It's nice to see sometimes. I'll give him every chance to make me properly. There you go. Okay, let's pause the tournament just for 2 minutes while I make myself a quick drink, and we'll be back here in roughly 5 minutes. Roughly 5 minutes. I'll just pause this for 2 minutes while I make myself a cup of tea, and we'll get back to this in 5 minutes. Tournament's not going anywhere. It's got another hour to play through, so see you all soon. For my hobbies, my weather today was brilliant, and my hobbies is playing chess, believe it or not. Right, the tea is made. That's the quickest 5-minute tea break I've ever had, but there you go. Tea is made, so let's join the competition. Let's wait for the next one to join. Expect there will be a bit of a wait now. To imagine a few people have left the competition. It's been going on now for an hour and a half, roughly. Okay, we're laying at 305th in the competition, and we're off. Okay. It's me sitting here wishing I had a quite bigger break, but never mind, we're in this. Player we're playing is Romeo. Rating of 2017, compared to my poor rating of 1386, I would imagine he's going to beat me, but let's not be defeatist. Let's try our hardest. Yep, I am back. I just disappeared for a quick tea break, but I am back now, Aurora. Yeah, I know you're making designs for streamers, are we? Okay, I don't need to see. I've already I thank you for the follow though, but I've already got somebody else helps me out with those. A good streamer called Jack of the Bean. He helps me out with me overlays and that. And he does it as part of his stream, so they're free, and I get to display them. So that's a win-win situation for me. He's a good artist, actually. We could give him a shout out. Let's give Jack of the Bean a shout out because he is a good artist. He plays Mind Test as well, mind you, but so do I. It's how we met. We'll give Jack of the Bean a shout out since we're talking about artwork. There you go. That's the guy that does my artwork for me. So Jack of the Bean's one that does all the artwork. He did the bone box, as you can see in the right hand corner, and he did me overlay, which is the EMP Empires at the bottom there. So that's all free. We use his channel reward points to do most of those. So it don't cost me a penny, and he gets a free stream out of it. So it works well for both of us. This looks very open here, doesn't it? His king size. His king side here looks very, very open here. Can I get in there and make the most of it? I can actually take that pawn, can't I? I don't think it's safe to. Arenas are good for getting high ranked players. That is true, actually. You do if you join the right arena, you do get a fair mix of players of all different abilities. To be honest with you, it's one reason I do like to play the arenas. But it does also mean you're going to have a bad day. Okay, he wants me to open up a hole here, doesn't he? So he can creep in it. But I don't mind opening a hole up. We see he's hoping that I've got a queen behind that though. Here he comes trying to get into this space here. Can I stop him is the question. That's a reasonable stop for the time being. Not for much longer though, is it? This is definitely a lost game, isn't it? I can't stop from going here, can I? No, that's the end of that one. I don't think I can stop from going in there. I've got no pieces over there. No, that's what the good players do to you. I took the bait. Shouldn't have took the Oops, don't want Google. I want to go back to me chess. Where did that go? Where did all this come from? Okay, let me sort this out. I'll be back in a minute. Oh, it's even worse.
We are walking the edge of your lands, the edge of the world. We will walk, and the rivers flow over the edge of the world. We'll go, fish swim over the edge of your lands. What will we find? We are walking the edge of your lands. Can we push the mimes up over the edge?
There you go. We're all back together again. And we're off on to the next one too. Another high-ranking player, Haidu 1, 2,140. Yeah, this is not going to end well, is it? Let's see how we go. The only problem is you play too many high-ranking players, and your rating just slides totally off the wall, doesn't it? That's the other problem with playing high-ranking people. But hey-ho. Right, I apologise for pressing all the wrong buttons, but I think you saw anything you weren't allowed to see. You got it fixed in the end. Thing is, in chess, that's the only way to get better, really, is to play better players. Unless you really want to spend hours and hours with your head in a book. We're just going to exchange pieces of, which really doesn't do me any good, being a lower player. I'm going to make this move. It's not a great move, but it will threaten his pawn. Yeah, that is true. It depends how, to be honest, it depends on how the it depends on what their experience is. If they've just learnt by putting their head in the book, which some people do, then you're right, yeah. You do have a chance by taking them slightly out of the opening. But if they've been brought up and gone through the clubs, gone through the clubs when they're little, chances are they've been through most of the openings that aren't in the books as well. But you can beat him. You can catch him off guard on a bad day. If you get to play them enough and get to learn how they play. Especially when they start taking risks, they don't think you're very good. That's when it gets interesting. I don't know what we'd take here. I want to take that pawn, but I can't. I'm just going to send a pawn up there and hope for the best. But yeah, that is true. You've seen high-rated players making weird moves that they don't know how to mate with rook and king. Yeah, that's a possibility, I guess. Hey, experiment. If they think you're not very good as well, they'll experiment on you as well. I've played players who have know I can beat, and you do sometimes do silly experiments, sometimes to give them a chance, and sometimes to just have a bit of fun with them. Which can go either way. It's like me, my end game with pawns are very poor, as you've probably seen. But during the middle game I can hold my own, just about. Maybe. To be honest, for all we know, those weird moves might be how they expect other high-rating players to move. You just don't know. I've got this knight is going to come in here or here, and I just don't really want him in there. So let's see what happens. Okay, we've been given a gift of a pawn again. This went badly for us last time, but we'll see what happens this time. We've got a good pin there on everything. It might have been a genuine mistake. It may have been a genuine mistake. Did we just did we just go 3 part? Did we just almost win a rook off somebody then? Suddenly it looks like I might have a chance in this game. I shut down his black bishop for a bit. Let's see what happens. We can defend that with the king, I think. Or we can just move it. Just moving it probably is not going to be a wise move. Let's defend it with the king first, and we can decide if we want to move it or not. Well, according to the engine, we've got a 3-point advantage, but whether we'll be able to make the most of it or not, I do not know. I don't like the queen behind there. I just don't want to get stuck with not being able to take back that pawn if he tries to take it with the knight. I didn't know that, no. I didn't know you could set live chess so you can't see the ratings. I did not know that. I might try that again. I might try that next week. That seems to be oh, are we going to... Yeah, that could be interesting, couldn't it? Are we just going to go backwards and forwards here? Okay, he's done it that way around. He's going to move his knight. He's going to move his knight. If he's going to do it that way around, we're going to throw our knight in the middle, which is probably not the greatest idea. Yeah, true. True, if you remove ratings, remove them all, don't you? So you won't even see your own. But you can always have a look at your own at the end, I suppose. I might try it next week. We'll see if I can work it out and do it in the settings. We will see, indeedy. I'm getting behind on time here, but I do actually believe I've got a slight advantage. I'm not going to make... He's quickly moved his... Seen the danger of me pinning his queen. Oh, this is going to be a game and a half. I get some sort of victory out of this. I'm just going to exchange queens off just because I've got that slight advantage. I don't think it's going to do me any good long run, but it's... Oh, no, he's not going to let me exchange queens off. Okay. We can try. We tried and failed. bit of a danger of getting me queen stuck in there now. We're okay for a little while, but not going to be okay for much longer. It's going to put a bit of pressure on his other side of the board. Don't know if that's going to do me any good either. I wanted to go in here. Okay, you stopped me from moving me bishop, me knight in here. That's why I wanted to go. Let's round the back check. Round the back check. Come on, see if this works. No, that's a mistake. Just lost me queen. No, no, no. I was winning as well. That was one of those silly mistakes you make. Okay, that's a disaster. It was going to be round the back check, but that's not going to work, is it? Not now. That's just... Okay, this is a disaster now for me. Okay, the easiest way is to do it in Zon mode and toggle Z. Okay, we will try it, but we'll try it offline first. Meanwhile, we go into panic mode and try and scrape something out of this game. Although I won't get anything out of this game the way I'm going at the moment. Oh, I take that he gets me 9, doesn't he? This is getting worse by the moment here. We do have a cheeky check we can play. He's after this pawn here. He's thinking about it. It might be a better move than I thought it was. I think he can only go backwards, can't he? Oh, he's gone backwards in that hole there, which is a bit of a pain for us. We can save our pawn here. I can't save them both though, can we? We're going to position this. It was almost worth a try, wasn't it? Oh, we're going to let him take us. It's no good. We're going to let him take us. It's, this is very much a last-ditch effort to do something interesting, but I don't think we're going to get anywhere, are we? Can't do anything without that. No. I know that one indeed. Don't panic. Yep. To be honest, that's quite a true. True, nothing worse than panicking, is there, in any situation? It's not going brilliantly now. Can't even take that pawn, can I? Because it's protected. If I had something going up there, it's gone. This rook could come in here now. If he's got any sense. Yeah. Okay, it's time to resign this one and move on to the next one. I think with 30 seconds left of the clock, there's nothing that can be done on that one. We tried hard. We've still got 45 minutes of this tournament to go. This is a long one. We tried. Okay, we are falling badly now. We're down to 385. What do we get back into the 300 position before? So we've got 44 minutes, 4 more games, possibly 5. I would say we've got 4 more games to go. So I'm just going to slash my game at time and half. If I win, I get double points. This guy is so strong. I've got absolutely no hope of beating him anyway. So that we'll just go for the gamble here. It truly is a gamble, though. Doesn't mean we get an extra game in, which hopefully we'll be against a lesser player. That's really the strategy. We'll be sporting about it. That's an unusual place to put your bishop as well, isn't it? At this point, I really have no strategy at all. Swish all my bishops are in a different place to where they are. Yeah, I've got to be a bit careful now. I'd imagine he's going to push that. I'm hoping he's going to push the pawn. Really hoping he's going to push the pawn, because I can't take that back. Alright, he didn't push the pawn, so that's me losing already. He lost a bishop as well. Okay, at least he's going to fall to pieces really quickly, innit? Okay, let's just quietly resign that one, shall we? Let's just quietly resign that one. Okay, let's hope we get a lesser player this time. Let's see what happens. We'll go back to the tournament. Let's not do that again. Do collect your channel reward points, by the way. Do have some fun facts for you if you hit the right right channel reward. Okay, still possible to get 4 games out of this. Let's see if we do. Okay, looking forward to the next player. Hopefully it's going to be someone slightly easier to beat. see. Here we go. There's actually quite a few streamers in this tournament today. I didn't realise there were quite so many streaming in this at the same time, to be honest with you. Might have a look, see if my own game's been streamed in a minute, if I can find the VODs afterwards. I wonder if also you'd never know, would you? But they could put the streamers together just to play against each other, just to see what happens, to get more publicity for them. You would never know. Okay, I've been joined by the teenagers again. Looks like it's Skilliani this time. Right, let's concentrate on this game. This guy is Infinity 1830 is quite a strong player in 1931, so we are again going to struggle, aren't we? Let's just put some pressure on us. We got problems over here, but I think we can defeat him. Can we put anything else at the... we can do the same to him. To some extent. Did I just lose me queen? I just lost me queen. This is a queen losing time now. Why didn't I see that? My brain is gone. We might play him for a little while, just for the fun of it. We're going to blame the getting distracted by the teenagers for that. I've got no hope here of that queen. Alright, let's... do we play on, or do we... What do we do? Okay, I lost my queen early on. Let's go back to the tournament and see if we can get another one in. Determined to get one more, at least one more win before we leave. I'll do well to end this tournament in the top 400 now. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think I've played any other streamers yet. We've got Sadistic, Tosh streaming, and we've got the other guy whose name I can't pronounce streaming as well. Okay, we're playing Eddie, and he's 1435. I'm 1383, only 100 points in it. Let's see, let's give this guy a run for his money. They are, to be honest with you, they are equivalent to watch time. The more you watch, the more channel rewards points you get. You're quite right. That is similar to watch time. Right, let's concentrate on the chess. Let's see if we can cause some confusion in the centre of the board. Sacrifice my bishop and take the pawn. I think that'd be a disaster, wouldn't it? Instead, let's just try and put my pawn up there and move his bishop. Oh, he's playing the move they all play. If he wants to take me knight, he can. No, he's going to... Oh, if he's going to do that, we don't want his queen in there again, do we? We've been through that too many times. Let's continue to play this. He's come forward, is he? Oh. Shoot. Yes, see if we can get some pieces exchanged off. I guess that was always going to happen. Now he's more than happy to exchange pieces off, now that he's ahead. Okay, we're going to play my little trick I'll play here. This is a bit last resorty, but we're going to stick our rook up there in a minute. Okay, still going to put our rook up here. That's right, bishop's got that pawn there covered. Oh. Don't really want the rook involved, but on the other hand, I don't really want my bishop blanked out either. It's a tough here, isn't it? Let's move our queen back in the board. Let's give our queen a bit of a run. I reckon he push the pawn forward. He did. That's temporarily knocked our bishop out of play, which is a bit of a nuisance. Just chasing his pawn down. We're gonna go in here and give him a bit more of a fundamental horror. We are threatening checkmate. He found a way out of it, which we thought he probably would. He found quite a good way out of it, actually. Let's just put a bit of pressure on that knight and see where it goes. In here, again. That's where I would put it. No, it's gone back there, okay. That's not really... It's a good place for us. We're going to sneak in a quick check. And get that bishop in play, the white bishop in play on the right side of the board. Yeah, but we're going to go checkmate. Well, not checkmate, but... Sorry, I put you in checkmate. Okay, have we done anything not interesting here? His queen's well and truly trapped in the board, but so's ours. Only we can make a breakthrough with some of our pieces on the other side of the board. We'd be in a bad situation, would we? Not sure what good that's going to do us, but we'll try it. Well, that may have won the night for us. Not sure if it has, but it may have done. You can't move it, can he? That's the thing. Nor can we really. If I was him, I'd be still tempted to take that bishop, you know. Don't really want to lose that bishop, so let's take that. This will move the game to the other side of the board, which will help us a little bit. All that queen is trapped there, I'm happy, because that means that, technically speaking, I can play like I'm a queen up. If I can just get me pieces around the right area. Okay, we'll just harass this pawn a little bit. Sadly, the queen is broken out of her restraints. I'm hemorrhaging pawns like there's no tomorrow. Still might be able to do something over there while the queen's on the other side of the board. But I am hemorrhaging pawns like there's no tomorrow, which is not good. See how this works itself out. We've got 5 minutes on the clock. and 5 points down on the board. That's a rook for a bishop and 3 pawns down. So I'm after a very quick solution to this, because otherwise... I'm a goner. That's a bit cheeky, the rook taking me taking me bishop. Level is up, but he's gonna hope to push his pawn for home, and he have mind to pull forward, but I guess we could try and force a draw out of this. Because of this pawn here, I guess we try and force a draw out of it, don't we? Going for the win's a bit cheeky. We'll see if we can get a petrol check out of it. Maybe going for the win was the right spot after all. If he gets out of this, I'll be very angry. Well, the pawn's gone anyway, isn't it? Let's take the pawn. He's taken my pawn. Can I get my pieces behind there quicker than he can get his pieces behind there? Let's try it. He's got a check here if he wants it. He plays it. That's the end of that. Takes that though. Oh. I actually like this move. I just mated myself. Oh, I didn't like that move. That was the worst move I could have played. Okay, this is he's to win now. I thought I might have had a chance. I almost pulled it back, but I fear there may just be too many pieces to too many pawns to stop now. Especially if I block my own route for my own rook. There is just too many pawns to stop now. It's not a bad move, mate. You can just start shuffling these pawns forward now. There's not much I can do to stop them. He doesn't. Okay. Probably not the right move to make either. Yeah, there's no way I can there is just too many pawns to stop. to sigh when you know the end is nigh. Yeah, it was always going to happen. Okay, back to the tournament. Can we get one last? Can we get one last win? I've forgotten about that one. Yep. Here we go, we're off again. Okay, this guy is just surprised YT. Surely we can win this one. I do love my own self-portrait there. Glad you played it. Well, this guy's rating's only 837, so surely we can get a win out of this. Although I got a sneaky feeling he may be slightly better than this. He's doing this for YouTube, isn't he? And I'm already in trouble, look. Yeah. I wonder if this guy is generally on YouTube or not. Am I really in this much trouble? It does look like I am in this much trouble. Let's just put it back in the centre again. We can fight on from here though. We are only a pawn down. We now may be a little bit more than a pawn down. Are we down? 2 pawns down. About to be a knight down. I'm not having a very good day at this today, am I? Okay, we're going to be a knight down to... We're going to be a rook down and 2 pawns. Okay. I can actually live with that. Right, let's see if we can get some action in here, shall we? See if we can make a bit of a comeback. If he finds the right move, I can't. Didn't find the right move. The right move would have been to put the bishop on there, then I lose my queen. Fortunately, he didn't do it. Just get ourselves in a position where we can get some pieces out, and we're see what we can do. Offering to exchange off queens. I really do not want to exchange off queens off at this point. I really don't. If I'm going to make a comeback, I need some pieces. That's fine. I need to get my bishop into play. Anything could happen here. Hello, Annie Gamer 2426. Welcome to the stream. We are struggling against this player who I should be beating, but I think his rate is a little better than he says he is. But I am playing really badly too. How are we going to do this? Is it even possible to make a comeback in this sort of like bad situation? There's got to be a... It's going to have to be a sneaky mate somehow. She's going to move. That bishop can't only move backwards, can't it? I can probably get out from around here. Let's move this out from around here already. That wasn't a... I'm just not playing well, am I? That's just another piece gone, isn't it? That's... dreadful play. There, me queen's gone. Okay, this is over. There you go. Still got 20 minutes left of this tournament. You might get one more win, but the rate I'm playing at the moment is going very badly indeed. You can see, realistically speaking, this next game will probably be our last, to be honest with you. There are 20 minutes to go, 10 minutes each side. So this will probably be our last game, I'd imagine. Let's see how it goes. Let's hopefully get... It looks like we're going to end up in the top 500. We're down at 477 on the competition. Which is okay, I guess. Oh, this guy is not much better than me, but he slashed his time in half. Let's play this sensibly then, and we might get a win. It's 15-12, so he's a slightly better player than me. If you slash your time in half, apparently on the tournaments, you get double points if you win. You should also get... The other player should get double points if you lose, really, shouldn't you? But it's not the way it works, so... We'll see if we can play this out. Give us a sporting chance, if nothing else. We're after this pawn here at the moment. We can just come back here. He'll push down. We have to open a pawn up. Yeah, I told you he's going to push down on the bishop. Well, he might even push down the knight, but we've got a space. Oh, he's just neither. That's a really horrible place to put a knight. It really is. Although that square is a better square. We're just going to castle to keep the king reasonably safe. He's definitely going for it. All-out attack, isn't he? Not got many pieces out though. We could get a bit of an advantage if we develop quick. Ooh, nice little move on his part. We can fall back nicely as well. Okay. Let's slow this game down before I make some silly mistakes like I do. At the moment I think we're okay. Looking for a good place to put me knight, really. I haven't got one, so let's... Could actually just leave it where it is. Let's put some pressure on his knight for the time being. He didn't want to lose it, did he, himself? I guess, although the bishop's going to come and swipe this pawn out of the way now. Told you. Got to be careful, we are 2 pawns down. We need to start thinking. He obviously thinks this opening of his works well for him. We've got 2 knights on there, so that's covered. Where is his weak spot is the question, isn't it? I guess we take the battle here. Guess we take the battle there. You need to encourage that queen at the board, so we've got a chance to attack some of his pieces in front of his king. What did you take then? I missed what you took then. Oh, that's a pawn. We lost yet another pawn, did we? Just heave ho our knight a minute. See where he goes. Okay. Don't really mind that because we're going to ask him nicely to move his bishop. You won't want to do that. Trying to get me guns down the middle of the board. But struggling. Can take this pawn. I think this is a spare pawn going. Always risky taking spare pawns, but I think that's a spare pawn was going spare. It may have been a spare pawn going spare, but it's attacking our rook, which we don't really want him to do. We can defend that, I guess. He moves on to the next one. We can defend that too. He hasn't got black bishop, so that's going to be an advantage for us. And the bishop comes back where it come from. Not sure who gained the most out of that. Whether it's us or him. Got to watch our time though. It may be ahead of time, but I've got that sneaky feeling I should be able to do more, but I'm not doing it, am I? Guess we can put a knight in there quite safely. Two knights supporting each other quite strong, I guess. Although we do that. Oh, we just exchanged them off, okay. Okay, good night TFS. Thanks for Diva hanging about in the stream for as long as you did. Much appreciated, and definitely look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks indeed for stopping by. We're here every Monday, so if you feel like it, do stop by again. Right. Have we got a victory march here somewhere? Is the question. Hello, Laurie. Thanks indeed for reminding me to take a break. But I think this is going to be the last match of the night. Thanks for joining the stream, by the way. We're not doing that great here, but we're holding our own. We have a time advantage, but we are 2 pawns down. Just lost me mouse, which meant I lost the entire game. Yeah, the tournament's only got 11 minutes left, so I got a bit of a cough today. I don't know where I got it from. Let's concentrate on the chess. We've got. I guess we can try and put back a bit more pressure on that pawn again. I like putting pressure on that pawn, but he does defend it quite well. I'm just going to move my pawn and let him make a move. Okay, he's shown his colours now. You definitely get back on that pawn again. It's a tough one for both of us, this. Yeah, it's... He's trying to get into this pawn here. I'm trying to get into that pawn there. It's a tough one. He moves the pawn forward. Like, it's really going to make a big difference to me. Though he may have just lost that pawn. Might actually help him to still can't take that. We take the pawn. That may actually help him more than help us, to be honest. Gets all my pieces slowly moving out of his way. Queen in there could be interesting. I'm just going to remove it. Oh. Is that a smart move of his? Puts his rooks together, I guess. Guess that's the idea of it. We can throw a check in. We will throw a couple of checks in. Didn't take it there. Yeah, I could take that with a rook. He takes back. I don't think it's gonna... I'm surprised he didn't take it, to be honest with you. Well, if he leaves it there, we will take it next go. Although I'll probably lose my rook over here if I do, my knight over here if I do. We will take it though, because it gives us a chance to get in that back row. It's well pinned against that king. See what he does. He saves it. Okay, he tries to save his rook knight by moving it out of the way, but it gives us a check on the back row. Does it give us anything else to the question? Probably not. But just because of the way it is, I'm having that pawn out of the way. Queen goes in check, I guess. We can take the pawn check, can't we? Something must fold here, surely. Guess we take the queen. Yeah, we come back. Let me take the other rook. Okay, where are we? We've got to be careful here. We're going to run out of time. He's got worse time trouble we have, but we are moving slowly. Come on, we can do this. We can do this, but we need to do this reasonably quickly. It's not the move I wanted. I'm moving too slowly. This should be our win. I'm just going to move a pawn up there. And get a... Looks like he may have given up. He stopped moving. He has to move pretty quickly. It's gonna. Is he just going to let the timer run down? No, he's not going to let the timer run down. I'm just going to push this pawn. I'm just going to run this pawn down. Let's take the pawn. The guy loses on time. I think he's lost the game on the board as well. But no, that's an interesting game. That was. It was a good game. We go back to the tournament. I don't think we've got 3 minutes left. Might get an extra game in, but I don't doubt it. We're going to end the tournament then roughly at 4-12. We got 7 points. We got 3 wins. 1, 2, 3 wins, 1 draw, and 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 losses. We played quite a few games. Not as much as Alex, though, who lost the majority of his game. Oh, we get to play one last game, do we? Okay, this is against Abua, and he's a better player than me, but only just. But he's lower down in the competition. That's the important thing. So he's having a worse day than me at the moment. Let's see if we can get this guy beaten or not. Whether we'll be able to or not, really do not know. It depends on lots of factors, of course, as always. It's castle. Right, this definitely will be the last game of the stream. Our next stream will be on Sunday. We play Mind Test with our good friend Jack of the Bean. You're welcome to follow his streams as well. And then we're back again next Monday for the chess. All at 8 o'clock UK time if you want to join again. I think we can safely just exchange pieces off, to be honest. Let's see what happens. I thought so. Take it. Do I think I can win this pawn here. Puts a pawn up. That's nothing at the moment. Pawns can be easily won or lost. Not sure what that was in my house. That's a clever move. There's not too many screams upstairs, so I think I will investigate what that noise is in a moment. And let's get this game won first. Is there any real dangerous things happen upstairs? It sounds like the iron fell off the ironing board, to be honest with you. I will have to run back there, make sure no one's hurt in a moment, but we should be okay. Maybe 3 teenagers up there not asking for help, so I'm presuming they're okay. What's going on here? Just waiting for him to castle, really. If he castle, we might be able to put a bit of pressure on him. It's hope he castles and we can put a bit of pressure on him. Got a loose pawn over here we should have took as well, but we can probably wait. Okay, so you've got 2 loose pawns we can take. We can take the g7 pawn, which we just saved, or the b7 pawn. Let's take the g7. Let's take the b7 pawn while it's sitting there. Although I don't think. No, if I do that, it's just going to put a rook behind it, and then we're going to end up losing this one, aren't we? So we can't do that yet. We have to play this first. Now we can take that b7 pawn. Although our bishop knight now is not protected by anything. Actually, none of our knights are protected by anything, which is quite amazing, really. I'm hoping he's going to castle, but it doesn't look like he is it? Might be able to take something around here. Might takes that pawn. Rotates it back. Do I get this? No, let's take this. Before we finger slips off the board, let's take the b7 pawn. I don't know who just challenged me to a game, but if you put the challenge back again, I will play you. I need to get this game done first. Right, he's attacking me. Could put him in check first. Is that going to do me any good? Probably not. That's probably going to do me a lot better good. Got lots going on this pawn here now. Ooh. There's a bit of a mate hotting up here. Got to be careful. I think I just lost me. Knight. Oh, he castled. Good. I can still take that pawn. Good puts. I have to think about this sensibly. I have to rescue me knight, don't I? That's let's rescue me knight. Let's rescue my knight. Find a sensible place to put my knight. Let's rescue it. The queen is stuck out there doing very little. You can come in and steal this pawn. I've got pawns everywhere you can steal if you want to. Told ya. What stops him stealing the... What stops him from stealing the rook as well? Nothing. Can't put it behind it because the bishop gets being stuck in it. I'm just going to notice it too. And we can go there. This will protect. This should protect me. Me knight, me rook. Should protect him everything. It's a close game. Oh, the challenge has come back. Someone's listened to me. Good, good, good. What's going to happen here? Oh, disappeared again. If someone is watching on the stream and you do want to play me, do keep the challenge there, and I will play it. But as soon as this is over. But it may take a while. I'm going to check in there. I'd love to play, but I just can't play it. Let's do something a bit dangerous. We like doing things dangerous here, don't we? Not sure. No, I don't want to leave sight. That's me keyboard on the ground, not me keyboard over. I will be back in a... If I just left the game... Okay, definitely my move. Let's pick my keyboard up. Everything fell on the floor there. I accidentally leaned on my keyboard and my keyboard went flying in one direction and my mouse went in the other. Okay, he's on to that, was he? I was going to check in there, but that stops that for a little while. I guess we take this pawn, don't we? He takes me knight, he's going to take me rook, and he... Let's play this. Yep, he will. Oh, it's the one I want. It's the one. Okay, I played that wrong. You mustn't lose the rook, must we? Rather, oh, I'm in check as well. We have to take this back. It's a disaster. Can't see any way to resurrect this, but we'll... Keyboard's about to go again. We will... try and bring the other rook into play. I don't think it's going to work. Bit of miscalculation on my part there. Partly due to the keyboard being lost. What's he up to now? He's got a check there. He's going to come in here, isn't he? Does that do any good to us? Probably not. But we'll see what happens. We're hoping we've got something going on the bottom corner. Maybe we have, maybe we haven't. Right, we can play the check. We can't take his back to recover it with the queen. It'll get us out of a mess, but it might even put us in a mess. I don't know. See what happens if I do this. I'm just going to sense will come here, which will blow, just ruin any chance I've got. No, he didn't. Should be a mate here for me somewhere, but I can't see it. Take that. He's going to take me back. Oh, I take the pawn check. That's what I do here. It's not a mate, but we win the bit. We win the. We win the knight and puts itself back in the game. Being very careful we don't get ourselves stuck in the corner on a mate. Quite clever play on him, Parks. We now haven't got a check at all. Finally might even get that pawn at the top corner. Oh. Yeah, this is sad. We have to. Are we up on pawns? Not really, are we? We can try and be, but we try and pretend we are, but we're not really. And our knight's not really in play because of well, we've got the queen. Well, he's got the queen. He's changed queens up. I don't think that's going to do us any good. We've got more pawns though. We need to get on because we are running behind on time. Yeah, this is us mated now. Go on, one move, mate. It is find the right move. He's mated. No, that's not the one. Should have got. There you go. We're in checkmate. Okay, it's been a nice evening. Thanks very much. Who was? Did any kids anywhere telling who? No, got no challenges. That's just going to be the Thinker Teacher. He's very good. He's on Twitch as well. If you want to follow him, please do. Right, I'm calling it a night now. Good night for me. I'm in Empires. Don't think there's anybody. I'll have a quick look see if there's anybody on here who we can I don't know anybody who's streaming at the moment, so let's call it a night. And good night from everybody. Good night from me and Pimpars. Good night from my followers, and see you again next Monday for the chess. Night night.